You don't need to burn through cash to grow fast. In fact, some of the smartest marketing moves I've made over the years cost me less than $500, and many of them still drive results today. This episode is packed with 5 real, tactical marketing hacks you can implement with a tiny budget, but see a big return. These are real-world strategies that I or someone I trust use to grow their business fast, and now you can too. Let's get into it. Can I get 30 seconds of your time? We love guiding you on your business journey, and we want to help even more people build their dream lives. So if you could hit the subscribe button, it would be greatly appreciated. It's completely free, and it helps us out more than you know. Thanks. Number 1, locally targeted ads with your best content. This is going to cost around $50 to $100 a week. If you got great content, podcast clips, blog posts, videos, or even just a powerful tweet or post, run local targeted ads with it. You can use Meta, like Facebook or Instagram ads, or YouTube ads to target people within 50 miles or 100 kilometers from where you live. Why local though? Because it makes you a local celebrity. You show up in their feed, and suddenly you're known to them. You might get asked to speak at a local event and get paid. You might get invited to collaborate with other creators or business owners, and you can build a hyper-engaged following. I've seen people get podcast interviews, press coverage, even paid speaking gigs just from running $50 worth of ads to their best content every single week in their local area. Here's a little bonus. Being a local expert is 100 times easier than becoming a national figure. You build trust faster, and you're top of mind when people want help or want to make a referral. So pick a piece of content that you know will perform well and run a local campaign on Meta or YouTube, and you'll be shocked at the doors it will open. Plus, get used to being recognized at your local restaurant or grocery store. Number 2, branded merch you actually wear. Now, this is going to cost around $20 to $100, maybe $200, depending on what you create. This one is sneaky effective. You make a few t-shirts, hoodies, or caps with your brand's logo or website, and then you can wear them around town. Wear them when you're doing errands, wear them when you're working out, when you're traveling, when you're walking the dog. When I was running Webinar Ninja for 10 years, all I wore was Webinar Ninja t-shirts when I was out and about most of the time. These days, when I go to the gym, I wear this $100 MBA hat, okay? It's got Own Your Job on the front. People ask me, what's Own Your Job mean? And I tell them about it. I tell them about the challenge that we run. I tell them about what the $100 MBA is, and ask them, hey, pop up, open your phone and subscribe to the show. If you're wearing your brand 50% of the time, you just turned yourself into a walking billboard. Let's say you go to the gym 3 to 4 times a week. That's 16 appearances a month. How much would it cost you to advertise on the wall of the gym? Probably $2,000 a month. Now you're doing it with a $40 cap or $50 t-shirt. I can't tell you how many conversations this has sparked for me at coffee shops, at airports, at co-working spaces. People ask me, what's that? What's Own Your Job? What's Webinar Ninja? Is that your company? And then boom, conversation starts. You get some leads, you get some potential customers sometimes, and you just become known. It's a great brand awareness exercise. This is especially powerful if your brand name is intriguing or you have a message that people can relate to. Don't cheap out on the design though, okay? Make sure it looks cool enough that you would want to wear it. Number 3, I love this one, the customer interview content machine. This is going to cost around $50 per customer. And this one is absolute gold. You can call 10 to 15 of your best customers and ask if you can hop on a 15-minute Zoom call to ask them about their experience working with you. You can ask questions like, what problems did they have before they found you? What made them decide to work with you? And what results they got? When you do these 3 things with a recording, when you ask these questions, you pull out quotes and you can turn them into social media graphics. You can write short case studies on your website or your blog. You can edit clips and to make them into video testimonials that you can put on your website, your sales pages, your checkout pages, or of course, social media. You just created a content and conversion engine for the next few months or more. And as a thank you to your customers, you can send them a $50 Amazon gift card or a gift card to anything else. So for $500 max, for 10 customers, you can get 10 incredible interviews. You can get more powerful marketing assets than you would if you hired a content writer for a month. These stories build trust, they answer objections, they help future customers see themselves in people you've already helped. More importantly, they're real voices that represent what you can do. That really converts. Number 4, the competitive's angry customers strategy. This one is spicy. And this can cost as little as $300, but it's very effective if you do it ethically. You want to use tools like Mention, Google Alerts, or even just a manual search on X or Twitter, Reddit, Quora, or forums in your niche. You want to look for people complaining about your competitors. You want to look for things like, I tried competitor X and it was a disaster. I'm looking for an alternative to this company. Any suggestions? When you find those gems, don't pitch immediately. Instead, reply or DM something like, hey, I saw your post about competitor X. I've worked with people in a similar spot. Happy to point you in a better solution, help you out. Reach out to me. I'm here to help. What do you do next? You help. You offer resources. And when appropriate, you could share your product or service as a better option. You'll convert about 20 to 30% of these people into customers, sometimes more. How do I know this? Well, I know this firsthand from my buddy Nathan Barry, who single-handedly grew his company to a $45 million a year email marketing software called Kit using this strategy. I witnessed this and asked him about it because it's killer. And all it costs is about $300 a year for the tools to help monitor these complaints, or less if you do it manually. You can go to review sites like Trustpilot or Google Reviews. You don't need a huge funnel, just a bit of empathy, a bit of timing, and some hustle. Number 5, the Industry Spy newsletter. This one is bold and can cost you as little as $200 a month for just the email platform. Let me tell you what it's all about. Well, it's all about the fact that people love drama. They love behind the scenes stories and the insider content. It's human nature. People want to know what other people don't know. So create a weekly email newsletter in your industry with fails and flops, with business breakups, with company pivots, with acquisitions, with launches, with shutdowns, your commentary and your analysis on what happened. You don't have to start a gossip column, but make it entertaining, fun, and insightful. So for example, if you help fitness coaches, start a newsletter called Fit Business Secrets. Share what's working, what's not, and what big names are doing behind the scenes. Curating these stories makes you an expert. You'll quickly build a highly engaged audience because people love this stuff and nobody else is doing it. You don't need a fancy website. You just need a landing page and an email marketing account like Kit. And the cost is about $200 a year, like I mentioned. Just keep it simple. But the value is priceless to your customers. This builds authority, builds loyalty, and it could eventually be monetized in 5 different ways: affiliate links, product launches, paid memberships, consulting, even advertising. Let's run through the 5 low-cost but powerful marketing strategies one more time. Number 1, locally targeted ads. Become a local hero for $100 or less. Number 2, branded merch you wear and turn yourself into a billboard. Okay. Number 3, customer interview content machine. Build trust with stories. And number 4, competitors' angry customers, right? You want to take those angry customers and convert those rants into revenue, okay? And number 5, Industry Spy newsletter. Build a bold brand and an email list fast. Each of these costs under $500 to execute, and several of them can cost $0 if you're scrappy. You don't need a big marketing budget. You just need to be willing to execute and be smart with your ideas. So that wraps up today's lesson. But if you want more strategies like these in your inbox every single week, make sure you subscribe to our free newsletter. If you want to be part of our newsletter, all you gotta do is just opt in to one of our great guides. For example, you go to 100mba.net/escape and you can download our escape plan. When you do so, you get added to our newsletter automatically. Each newsletter gives you 3 things: something to think about to improve your mindset, something to do so you're taking action every week, and number 3, something to learn so you're skilling up. It's my way to coach you from afar and make sure I still have your back via email. Until next time, don't be afraid to get scrappy and get results, okay? I did this for years and I still reap the benefits because I was willing to try it, willing to do it, while other people's just kind of let their ego get in the way. They kind of said, oh, it's not going to make a big difference. It will make a difference because you are making an effort. And these are pretty smart. So go ahead and steal them from me and try them in your own business. All right, I'll see you in the next one. Take care.